Hi all, Kyberm with a second update for today. And today we are looking at the regions I came up with. And they are based on how far the average distance for the average person can travel in a third of a day. And so one segment is about 8 hours worth of travel. That is the controllable area. And so this to me is a continent. And this is highly important because it is a large landmass. As you can see, north is this way. So this is the northmost peak. And this cliff down here is the southernmost peak. And the reason why I did that rather than just top down is we usually see things like the United States or other things. But I think that South America or Africa has they're a bit more unique because of their size and their shape, and the majority aren't like that. By rolling randomly, I was able to determine that this has more of a Westeros shape almost for this continent. It's by far more akin to what I would want. And the reason why I did it after is because it's way easier to fill in information the way we normally typically view it, which is right to left, top to bottom. And doing that would take it would take a lot of adjusting to do, and this had already taken almost a week of time to get it to this point. But yeah, so these are definite regional strongholds, and I messed up in some areas like that. However, you don't have to. So far, I'm really enjoying this, and I have fortresses, outposts, settlements, temples, and tombs. And these could mean different things. I have 37 different regions. And because I have 37 different regions, I have plenty of place holders for adventure. And when I see C1 right here, where is it? Yeah, right there. C1, that means there's a cave system. Right next to it is a volcano. So if you go into the cave system, you could accidentally run into a volcano. However, there's an isolated mountain here. That could be a rich source of iron or some other stuff. Well, once again, though, this really did help me come up with this, and I didn't use it verbatim. I didn't roll for squares. I treat the river spaces differently than they would have you do in the book. Rivers to me means that these are massive rivers, like raging rivers that you do not normally see. They literally divide the land in such a way that it becomes impossible to cross without a ferry. So think like the Everglades, for example, but with a flow of water. That's what my river sections do, and there's a lot. And there's a giant waterfall here. Like, obviously, waterfalls could be sprinkled throughout, but this one could be like Niagara. And you want the things on the map to indicate a size. Right here, this is a desert, right? And because it's a desert, but it's coastal, right? So that means that there's at least 8 hours worth of travel to get across that desert. You're due for some survival checks. And once again, anything touching the region makes up the region. Like this geyser here could be the source of these rivers. Yeah, so there's a ton of stuff to consider. All right, Kyron 1 out.